Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
And my very great pleasure to welcome now the chair of the Paraparaumu Raumati Community Board, Kathy Spiers. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, John. How are you this morning?
I'm okay. I'm bearing up in these very unusual times. I bet you've been busy recently. What have you been up to?
What I've been up to is I've got all my health presentations over the past 3 years spread all over my spare bed in my room, and I'm wanting to read all of them, cross-reference them all with our current work plan, the CCDHB's recommendations, to ensure that nothing's been left out, and to follow all of that up, because when this is over, we'll have to look at how health services can be improved, and maybe the way they're delivered needs to change. We'll have a good look at it.
Certainly the point has been made. I had a health appointment recently, and it was quite a journey to get into the regional hospital. And I would have thought the case is being even more strongly made with the current situation about the need for more localised health services.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we could have done with some more beds up here to start with without anything else. But we were also looking forward to phase 2 of urgent care and the definition of the health hub. But of course, because people in the DHB are so busy at the moment, we have to wait until all this is over.
Until all this is over. Can't wait, can we? I believe you've been working with the food bank as well.
Yes, well, thank you to yourself, John. A couple of weeks ago, I heard you talking about the food bank and how they were short of food, and having some grant money in the community board. So I got hold of council. There's a new process now. We just have to let the finance people at council know where the funding can be spent, as long as all the community board members, of course, support it. And then they process it from there, so it doesn't have to go through the usual channels. So we gave them $500, which is really, really good. But now there's still quite a bit of money. Well, we've got $16,000 left in our grants fund, and I'd like to see it used in the community groups out there who are needing funding. So I'm putting a word out to any organisations or groups in Kapiti who would like some funding from Paraparaumu Raumati Community Board to email me. My email address is on, or phone me on the KCDC website, and let me know. Also, the council's now set up a welfare team, so I've been in touch with them to see, because they were calling out for donations for Food Bank, Red Cross, Salvation Army. So I've asked if there are any more organisations locally that also need the funding. So I'm waiting to hear back from them, because it's when you're a family and you've got children and you've got no money and no food, it is a real struggle and can be really hard going. So, and we've got the money sitting there, so we need to put it to good use. And before June, it needs to be spent. Otherwise, it goes back into the council pot.
So it's got a use-by date.
Yes, it has got a use-by date. Yes, so it would be good to use it wisely to help people out there. With some whatever their need is at the moment.
So the invitation is there, as you say. Your phone and your email are on the KCDC website under, is it elected members? I'm looking at it myself, but elected members and then community boards.
That's exactly it. Yes, you'll see council across the top, and then click on that, and yes, it's there.
Now this, the team you refer to within council, they are doing quite a lot of coordination of various voluntary efforts around the community at the moment. This could be a very good opportunity of getting an up-to-date database of the people who are doing this work, and maybe get slightly better coordination throughout the district.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And part of the funding that the Kapiti Health Advisory Group has been given from the Kapiti Coast District Health Board is about community activation. So before we had this lockdown, we were working on a community directory, so that for one person, so I know there's about 3 or 4 different groups out there now doing it, or a couple. So we need to pull all of them in and have one big online as well as hard copy of all the community groups. The issue is, keeping it updated, so there's a bit of work to go through.
Yeah. Important work, because I have the feeling that we've got many organisations in our community, and often the new ones are formed because they don't realise that old ones are already there that would do a similar job.
Absolutely right, yes. And I've spoken to Susan from the Volunteer Kapiti, who's really interested, and then another couple of other people have said, oh, so-and-so is doing one, so-and-so is doing one. So when we want to get back on deck, we can all, come together and see, well, who's doing what, and just get one big one done. Seeing we've got the funding, we might as well put it to good use.
Indeed. Well, you've heard the invitation here on Beach FM. Contact Kathy if you'd like some money, if you've got a legitimate cause for that. Now, how do you organise this, Kathy, in these lockdown days and these bubble days? How do you do your meetings?
Oh, we're having a Zoom meeting. Community Board's having a Zoom meeting. We've had a couple, and we're having another one sometime this week because Council's having a meeting around a Zoom meeting tomorrow around the annual plan. So we're just trying to, there's $30,000 in there for community projects for each community board. So we need to make sure that we don't want the rates to go up, but there must be a lot of projects Council hasn't had to do because of this lockdown.
Yes.
So there must be some money in the kitty because it would be good to have that money for some community projects to lift the community again. Like Raumati Beach, they'd like some bike stands and a dog where you can hook your dogs up and maybe a seat. And there's, and get young children, the primary school children, I had an idea about maybe going out and doing some artwork on all those utility boxes, or, just to get people back up and feeling happy again and feeling alive. So
you're looking to the end of all this current chaos, and looking forward to a regeneration, a rejuvenation later on.
Yes, just something, nice and happy to make feel, especially, young children stuck at home all the time. I'm missing my 2 great-grandchildren. I usually see 2 or 3 times a week, so it's families coming back together again and just something to smile and be happy about. We need something.
Well, it's always lovely having you on the program. You're always leaving with a smile. Lovely to talk to you once again, Kathy. Let's hope we can do it again soon.
Great. Thank you, John. Thank you.
106.3 Beach FM.